Hey, Nikki here, and in this video, I'm going to take you through a short routine to strengthen and stabilize your glutes and hips, so stay tuned. All right, let's do it. So all you're going to want for this one is a fairly light loop or mini band. So with that in mind, let's start with a quick little hip warm up and then we're going to get right into the work. So you can set your band to the side. You won't need it quite yet. Come onto your hands and knees, toes tucked if they're willing. And if this doesn't feel good for you, you can always leave your toes untucked. First thing I want you to do is just sit your hips back, rocking forward. We'll be pretty quick with this, but I just want our hips to be a little bit awake and mobilized before we add resistance from the band. So just notice how it feels with your hips parallel here. And then take your knees a little wider, sit back and forth, noticing how it feels with legs turned out. It's also waking up your wrists and shoulders, by the way. Good, and then let's go a little bit pigeon-toed. Knees in, feet out. Take your legs back to parallel. Let's turn this into more of a circle where you shift your hips a little bit left. Swing around to the right. Let's go 3 times one direction. Notice I'm trying to keep my back fairly flat so I'm not tucking or rounding. Come center and switch. Good work. Last thing we're gonna do here, pick up a foot, a little bit of tail wag. You might notice if you've taken any other classes or watched any of my videos, I do these a lot. The reason why is this is a really nice, gentle way to move and stretch our hips in all directions. Switch sides through all the ranges of motion. And our spine while we're at it, because your spine does affect how your hips will feel. Go figure. And ease out of that. Okay, sit back, give your wrists a little shake if you need. Find that mini band. Let's get into it. So what you're gonna do is bring the band around your foot and your knee. No, there's not a graceful way to do this. So it looks like so. And then come back onto your hands and knees. Now, if your wrists are like, I'm done now, come down to your forearms. Yes, so this is another choice, totally fine. Either way, you don't wanna be sinking into your shoulders. So you're pushing down through your forearms. Or if you're with me up on your hands, you're pushing down through your hands. Your spine is long, and then all you're going to do here is just pick up your leg and touch it down. And as I do this, I'm trying not to arch my back, right? So my core stays engaged, ribs connected. If you want to make this a little trickier, reach an arm out in front of you. But I'm not feeling that ambitious. Just know that choice exists and you are welcome to take it. So now let's take the leg up and let's start to circle it down and around. So if you're not twisting or turning, you should really start to feel your hips, particularly the one actually that's not moving. Let's reverse. Good work. Last one, hold it up there. Let's do some little pulses, like you're trying to stamp your foot on the ceiling. Whew, there's the burn. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's do side number 2, shall we? Fun times all around. So you're going to bring the band around your foot and up over your knee. Square off. I will turn around just so you can see me a little bit better, hopefully. Remember, if you need, forearms are great. I'll demo here for a moment too, or you can be up on your hands like you were on the other side. Start by picking up your leg, touching it down. Now, what does the band do? It stops you from swinging your knee, so you have to really isolate the movement in your hip, which means you have to use your butt more. I'm sorry, and you're welcome. Okay, let's try a few circles one way. Whew. There it is. Maybe one more. Good, and the other direction. This time, hold the leg up, square off your pelvis. Little pulses here. That's the way. Where is your head? Try to keep in line with the spine. 3, 2, and 1. Now, if you need to, Remove the band to come to your belly. Otherwise, just join me in this awkward little scooch down to your stomach. Rest your forehead on your hands. Take your knees so they're pretty close together. If they can touch, fabulous. If that doesn't feel good on your back, feet a little bit wide is absolutely fine. Try to keep both hip points connected to the mat so you're not rocking and rolling, and then just pick your knee off the floor and touch down. Now you might think about it more than actually taking it off the floor. It may not go anywhere. That is okay too. Whew. There are the glutes. Little teeny tiny lifts. Hopefully you feel that glute activation. Let's go 2 more. And last one. Nice job, friend. Okay, what we do on one side, we must do on the other. So come out of that. Side lie. Rock and roll. Let's do side number 2. So pop the band around your foot and over your knee, however gracefully. I've yet to find a nice way to get there. Forehead rests on hands. Thighs touching if they are willing. Hopefully you can hear me. I have a lot of hair in the microphone. Okay, when you're ready, hover and touch. Try to keep both hip points connected. Oh, yes, one side might feel like it moves easier than the other. I think about pressing my hips down towards the mat to help pick up my foot. For me, that gets me more glute activation. Breathing as it makes sense for you. Let's go 2 more. And last one. Okay, for the purpose of this routine, we are going to end on our back. So let's free ourselves from the band if you need to, or if you feel fancy, just keep it and come onto your back like so. Whatever makes more sense for your brain. All right, so the band is around the knee and foot. Arms down by your sides. Press into your feet, tuck and roll, bridging up. Throat is open, rolling down. Now you're welcome to stay with this, with or without the band. If you're feeling okay though, we're gonna get fancy. Press into your feet, roll up. Hopefully your glutes are nice and awake. And now you're gonna pick up the foot as the band and touch down. Pick up the foot, touch down. One more time, pick up the foot, touch down, hold, inhale, exhale, roll it on down, let it go. All right, what we do on one side, we must do on the other. So take a moment, switch. Let's do one nice roll up and down to reset. Inhale, exhale, rolling up. Inhale here at the top, exhale, rolling down. 3 of those brutal little leg lifts. When you're ready, inhale, exhale, press into your arms, press into your feet. Throat is open, rolling up, hold 3 times. Pick it up, try to keep the pelvis level, touch down. Pick it up, touch down. One more time, pick it up, touch down, inhale, exhale, roll it all the way down to rest. Okay, one more grand finale for our glutes and then a very quick stretch and you are done, my friend. Put the band around both thighs, just above the knees. Bring the soles of your feet together. You are going to press the band open. If the band doesn't fit well around your thighs, I realize it's a really tiny band. No worries, no stress. Or if it just feels weird like it's rolling around, don't use the band. You don't have to use the band, basically. This can be done as a body weight exercise. Arms are by your sides, soles of feet together. Push into the edges of your feet. Lift your hips up. And then touch your buns down. And then lift straight up. So trying to feel those external rotators, those big glute muscles. 2 more times. Coming down one more time. Take it up, hold it here. Small pulses. Try to keep the knees stable, pressing against the band. That's it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Coming all the way down. Rest. All right, quick stretch, and I'll have you on your way. Band goes to the side, cross one ankle over the knee, and then just take that leg over. If you want, you can think about pressing that knee open. Take the arms out in a T if that feels good. Coming up, uncross, cross that other ankle over, rock your leg over to the side. Again, if you want, you can think about pressing that knee open. with your hand or without it. It could be an energetic press. Coming back to center, let it go. And you are all done with that little glute burner using the bands. So I hope you found that one helpful. If you enjoyed it, I do try to update this channel pretty regularly. Feel free to subscribe. And if you want to stay in touch, you can join my newsletter where I send out more full-length workouts and kind of long-form content, both around fitness, nutrition, and pain and injury prevention. So I'll catch y'all later.